There's some pretty fucking weird people who ride the bus, and today I would like to tell you about some of them. First set of people I want to tell you about was this high school couple that was on the bus. They got on the bus wearing their preppy high school uniform, and they're just on top of each other the whole time, staring into each other's eyes. But you know, that's high school love, right? It's cute, kind of weird too. It's really weird actually, but that's not the weird part. The weird part is during their eye fucking session, all of a sudden, they just started barking at each other. They literally just started barking at each other like dogs. Everybody's on the bus, minding their own fucking business, and then you just hear them going, woof, 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 rough, rough, woof, woof, rough, rough. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I didn't realize they let animals on the bus now. The fucking kind of shit is this? If you want to go around barking, at least get a room or a doghouse or whatever. I don't care. Just fucking don't bark on the fucking bus. But eventually they got off the bus, and when they got off the bus, they took a shit on the sidewalk. No, they didn't do that, but I just don't understand what the fuck compels someone to bark at their significant other. What the fuck is that? Second person I want to tell you about is this oldish man who was on the bus. I didn't even notice him at first because there was nothing weird about him initially, but then he started violently shaking his hand like he was having a stroke or a seizure or something. So I moved a little farther to the back of the bus because if this guy's having a stroke, I don't want to be involved with that. That's none of my business, you know. Have a stroke on your own time. Don't get me involved. Fucking make me call 911 or something. No, I got places to be. But then he stopped violently shaking his hand and he started aggressively pointing. And he was pointing at a woman and he started yelling at her, fuck, fuck, fuck you, Chinese bitch. And the lady who was pointing to was very clearly Hispanic. You could not mix her up with the Chinese woman. She wasn't like Filipino or anything like that. You could clearly tell that she was Spanish, but this guy is just screaming at her and pointing. And to be honest, she was actually really quite calm about the whole thing. Like, it wasn't her first time being called the Chinese bitch. She was probably like, oh my God, this guy again, it's the Chinese bitch guy. I always see this guy in the bus. I don't understand why he doesn't realize I'm not Chinese. I'm Dominican. All right, it's very different. So yeah, that happened, and honestly, I wanted to try to record it, but I was afraid that he might notice me recording, and then he turned to me and called me a Chinese bitch too, and fly out of his seat and rip my heart out from my body. So I didn't want to take any chances with that, but eventually, I got to my stop, and I got off the bus, and he was still on the bus. So I don't know what happened with that guy, but I'm really hoping that he figured out her race eventually. The third person I'm going to tell you about is not a single person, but a type of person who rides the bus. I like to call these types of people bus door blockers. What a bus door blocker is it's a person who, no matter how empty the bus is, they'll just block the exit. I have no clue why they do this. 99% of the time, there's seats available on the bus. Just fucking sit down and relax. You'll get to your stop eventually, but no, they don't want to do that. That's too easy for them. For them, it is their sole mission when they ride the bus to block the exit with their fucking life. And then when you get to your stop and go to exit, they give you an annoyed look. That is what their purpose is in life. And I understand if you got like 2 stops left and you want to stand by the exit because you're about to jump out in a minute. But these people are just blocking the door for 10, 15, 20 stops. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. Why must you block the bus exit door? Why? Do you block other exit doors? When you get on a plane, do you stand in front of the fucking plane exit during the flight? Is that what you do? Flight attendant comes up to you like, excuse me, but you can't block the door. I can do whatever the fuck I want. You cannot block the plane exit door. You have to sit down. No. What do you mean no? You have to sit down. Go sit down right now. I get off at the next stop. Everybody's getting off at the next stop. Everybody's going to the same fucking place, so go fucking sit down. No. Alright, fine. Fuck you. But those are just some of the weird people on the bus, and I really hope that none of you that are watching this video are one of these people, but just in case you are, let me give you a quick little rundown of 3 things that you shouldn't ever do on the bus. Number 1, don't bark at anyone on the bus. Number 2, don't call anyone a Chinese bitch on the bus. And number 3, don't block the exit door on the bus. Just fucking sit down or stand up. Just don't fucking block the door. Make sure not to do any of this shit next time you're on the bus, and hopefully I won't make a video about you, okay? Good. Stay safe out there.